We're 100k Slayer XP until 87. And then we obviously guaranteed to get a Kraken task, first task. We could try skipping for it too. I wouldn't mind a Tormented Demons task after this. I haven't done those in a while and I really need a Synapse. You think you'll ever do a self-imposed challenge like solo TB, Pillarless Inferno? I think that's a natural evolution of the game. And you know, I think that my first challenge is Zuckhelm. Nothing else matters until then. And then once you get Zuckhelm, you look for something new. So I'm really far away from Zuckhelm. So I haven't even started thinking about that kind of stuff yet. I need all 3 mega rares still. So we've got a long way to go. You need a full set of DH set 2 for Zuckhelm. DH? Darox? It is what it is. I don't like to think about all the stuff that I need. If you start thinking about everything you need for Zuckhelm, it's very discouraging. So I don't really like to think about that stuff. I know RuneScape, the meme is to like tell streamer everything he doesn't have. Hee. But for me, I don't really like to think about all that stuff. I like to think of it like that meme, like how do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. And you don't really worry about that stuff. And right now, my next step is 87 Slayer, get Trident, and do Coliseum. And in my AFK time, I'm doing smithing right now so that I can get my Lumbridge Elite Diary done. So I don't have to use a staff anymore. And I can high elk with my ring when I'm on bursting tasks. I love that the difficulty of RuneScape determines the chance of loot. I love that idea of that. Harder raid, more chance of loot. I think it's great game design. It works really well. And performance. And the amount of like damage you do. The amount of damage you do and contribution that you have contributes to your chance of getting loot. I wouldn't mind if World of Warcraft had that kind of system too. Higher chance of loot if you do more damage. What are you hoping for from Raids 4? A combination of TOB where there's no puzzle rooms and maybe optional invocations or something like that. At least an optional difficulty mode. So I guess just another TOB. It has been confirmed there's no puzzle rooms. We watched that in the dev update. I need to do more Cox runs because I need the Dex prayer bad. Yo, JX, thank you for the prime. We might do some Cox runs tomorrow. I need the Dex. I want the Dex prayer for Coliseum too. We might do Cox tomorrow. Learn solo Cox when you get hammer. Yeah, I think I will. I definitely want to learn that. But until then, I need to bring people that have hammers to carry me. There's no shame in that. I suck at Cox. That's kind of a crazy sentence. Okay, now everyone's fried. Solo Cox, my favorite fight in the game. Okay, thank you for sharing. You can probably do it without hammer since Fang slaps. Really? I don't really have any interest in doing things I don't know how to say this. There's like a limit on how unoptimal I'm willing to be. I don't think I want to do solo Cox until I have a hammer. I don't think I want to do it with like a bone dagger or something. Or maybe an Elder Maul. I will never be able to say the words like... I will never be able to say Elder Maul like regular after watching Perp stream. It's just not happening. I'm about to be out of prayer pots, boys. I'm down bad. We've been having a lot of WoW talk today. I'm almost done. We got 23 more kills. I was thinking maybe we watch a Willy video later. The next 12 months of WoW. To see what the future holds for Classic. He made a video today. Might be a decent watch. There's some other good ones I want to watch today too. Maybe we'll let chat vote later on and see what people want to watch. Kind of a chiller day for me until I get a Kraken task. I'm hoping to get a TD task next. We go right into some Tormented Demons and get a Synapse would be amazing. That'd be the best possible day. If I get another Synapse, guys, would you recommend going straight into Yama until I get Oathplate? I really want Oathplate. Do you need Oathplate for Coliseum though, is the question. Bis melee armor forever. If you're grinding something for Colo, it's SGS. Do you think SGS would help me more than a Trident at this point? For Coliseum? SGS not too important because you have blowpipe specs. Blowpipe specs with Addy darts are not very reliable from my experience, but I guess you can heal off of that. Just do Delve. Guys, Mutz has 5,000 Delves with no eye. I don't know if just do Delves is like a reliable thing. Warp Scepter does 24 damage at 99. I'm at 98 right now. 98 and a half. I got 700k XP until I'm max mage. By that logic, you shouldn't even play the game. Now, I live by a different logic. My logic is X amount of time spent to accomplish my next goal. How much time equals how much power for the goal that I want to accomplish. And if it's like 14 days of farming to get 1% power, or spend those 14 days instead just getting better at the boss fight and just beat it without it, I will usually choose beat it without it type shit. Real ones will understand what I'm saying. You might not need Swamp Trident as long as you can do 50 damage in 2 hits with regular Trident for the melee Fremi. Eye of Ayak is really good, but getting better outweighs it. That's the same mentality that I took into Inferno. And if you look at my gear for the Inferno, a lot of people were telling me that's kind of like a very minimalistic gear setup. There was a lot of other things that I could have waited for, and it would have made Inferno easier. But you're able to get it done if you just play better. And that same concept can probably be taken into Coliseum. You had nearly Bis gear. I didn't even have a ring. I had Guthix boots, the ring from Desert Treasure 2. I didn't have an Anguish for 99% of it when I was learning until the very last attempts. Addy darts, like, yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't have Vams. I had just Barrows gloves, and we did it with Bofa, not Tebow. I didn't no ancestral gear. We did it with Blue Moon, Ancient Staff without the upgrade. Like, there was a lot of stuff that we didn't have. In every single slot that we were using, there was an upgrade. There was not a single slot of gear we had Bis except for there was no slots of gear besides Anguish. The very last day. Bis means best in slot and maybe blowpipe, but it wasn't really Bis because I didn't have dragon darts. So in pretty much every slot there was an upgrade. People just want to flex that you can do it with even less gear rather than admit he did it way below the recommended gear. Most Iron don't go into Inferno with Tebow. No, they don't. They don't. But they might wait till like they have a light bear or something, you know. Some people wait until they have a certain amount of gear before they go in there. And if we're being honest, a lot of people don't even do Inferno with Bis. So it's not an easy place for the average gamer to finish. I would say that. Wait, why have I been trying to get a Trident this whole time if I'm using Ancients anyway? If I'm using Ancient Spellbook. If I'm using Ancients, won't I use Ancient Scepter? I wouldn't use Ancients. I like Thralls better. Cal fights. 182 Cal fights. I got 400 cannonballs. I'm not doing Cal fight Queen. Death Charge and Thralls is only if you have SGS. So I'm probably going to be using Ancients anyway. Let's roll up to Cal fight Queen, which is BIQ. What do you do to get Ecto tokens? You should have a bunch of bones and stuff in your bank. So I had like dragon bones and big bones. And every day, if you do the Mortania Hard Diary, you can go trade in 26 big bones or 26 dragon bones, and you get crazy amounts of sploosh that you charge your bone crusher with. And you just do that once a day. Guys, this is the best. Look how fast this is going. We're smoking these. You just go AFK, auto. This is the best Slayer task ever. I don't even need to touch the game other than reapply the steel cannonballs. This is insanely good. And you're just AFK on auto retail. Trident today, hopefully. Using 117 HD? Nah, I use the other one. What's the other one called? I forgot. GPU. That's one I use. Dude, I'm not even taking any damage here. Wait, let me pot. I'll use ultimate strength for a bit. My goodness, we are smacking these things down. All right, this is my favorite way of doing Slayer right here, guys. This is so good. Oh man, sometimes I wish I wasn't an Iron, because this is just too easy. Imagine having cannonballs for every task. You'd love botting Slayer? Oh, I'd love that. Before doing this task, you could get elite combat tasks to get more cannonballs to your cannon. Damn. This is gaming right here, boys. You're watching peak performance. You guys are actually watching peak RuneScape performance right now. I leveled a main after my Iron and it felt like cheating. I bet it does. Yo, Nina, watch out, bro. I got here first. Of course this world is taken. Yo, chill. Yo, stop. I don't got cannonballs like this. Yo, what are you doing? Can we chill, bro? I was in a groove right now, man. Oh, you're just trolling? Okay. I can't be wasting cannonballs, man. If you steal my tags, I'm gonna be screwed. I got no cannonballs left. All right. Should we hit a quick bathroom break. Is it too early to send a coffee, or is it perfect timing for coffee bagel right now? 5 p.m. We go 5 p.m. coffee bagel. Oh, expeditious bracelet, re-equip. Re-up the cannonballs, and let's pop in a bagel. We're getting it done. Easiest day of my life. Guys, easiest freaking Slayer task of my life. Holy crap, this was free. Coffee and a bagel. I got coffee. Oh my god, we're done with this task. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? We just killed 180.
Slayer
Pick it
task
up.
completed.
Wait, we actually just killed 180 of these. Are you fried? That took 5 minutes. That was the fastest Slayer task of my life. Bro has 46. I got 46 cannonballs, brother. Okay? And there's probably 45 in the loader. Put some respect on my cannonballs, okay? We might have to go get some more though. We might have to do some Doom soon. You having a New York City bagel? No, we're having a Dave's Killer Bread bagel. I am about to get a Greater Demon task. 75 Anku. Is that a skip? Is it a barrager? You can burst Anku and Kata. Okay. Good comps. I've never done that. I'm just going to expeditious bracelet it. Burst. This man got the finest bald head. Goth girl toes. Listen. Nobody's listening to anything of what you have to say. Goth girl toes. What kind of name is that? Diabetical, bro. Yo, do I need adamant darts? Or will they attack me on their own? They aggro? Nah, they'll aggro. They'll aggro, right? Darts is still a little bit better. Screw it. We do it live. Oh my god. I can't wait till I get that Lumbee Elite. We might have... Oops. Guys, we might have Lumbee Elite done very soon. Very soon. Let me get my bagel. Guys, you know those little wooden handles for calisthenics where you do push-ups on them? And they have like the triangle base? I'm gonna start doing a little bit more calisthenics in January. Does anybody in chat want to do a challenge with me in January? 100 push-ups a day, every day. January 1st. 100 push-ups a day, every day. Plus gym. Plus the normal stuff. But on top of normal stuff, we're doing 100 push-ups a day. I'm gonna start it in January. I don't really like push-ups. But life, guys, life is about doing the things you don't want to do sometimes. Yeah, no, I won't. I just told you I'm doing it January 1st. Wait 2 days, man. You guys are impatient. Got no patience in life, huh? Yo, Mutz. Thank you very much for that raid. What's going on, brother? Sad to see you were 5,000 delves in with no Eye of Iac yet. That's insane, because chat's been telling me to go get Eye of Iac, and I'm like, you guys are insane. Haven't you seen Mutz? He did 5,000, didn't get anything. That place doesn't drop anything. Why am I even wasting my time in there? There's nothing going on. That's why I'm over here trying to get a trident now. Also, I just made a bagel. Rate the bagel, guys. We have a Dave's Killer Bread with everything bagel on it, with some chive and onion and cream cheese, as well as coffee. Got the deer mug today. Coffee bagel and Slayer. Coffee bagel and Slayer. No XP loss. That's how we're doing it. Yo, Mutz, am I gonna meet you in person soon? Are you going to the thing? Or are you not going to the thing? I saw Mutz got to meet Skill Specs. Me and Skill Specs were partners in the mini Gilnor Games episode. Skill Specs hilarious. Probably not. Damn. Yeah, I gotta learn. I gotta learn how to do what you were doing yesterday on your stream, Mutz, when you were doing the 3+20s. I'm gonna need everybody to funnel me the 3+20s though, right? Because I'm having a rough time with loot. It took me 10 runs to get something from Tob, so I'm down bad. I need some more loot. I went 10 times showback dry. You believe that? How am I going 10 times showback dry in TOB? Diabolic. Make some real food. What do you mean? This is a protein bagel, whole grain. Like probably 1,000 grams of good stuff in here. You wouldn't even know. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, Anku. This is my first ever Anku task. Where is it? South, right? They're by the Dags. Bagels are for breakfast. Yeah, right, buddy. You probably don't even have a clue on life. You probably think Perilous Moons is in-game biz. All right, let me round them up. How do you do this? Dang, these things die pretty quick, huh? They get hit they get kind of slapped. Okay, I see what you guys might have been cooking on the darts thing here. Rounding them up with the darts might have been a little quicker. We only got to kill 70. We got expeditions on too. Everyone told me to do one Coliseum run. Sunflower splinters. That was what it was. Sunflower. Don't talk with your mouth full. Yo, this J-Gro, how come half of the shit you've said you've been timed out for? Because I was just thinking about timing you out for saying that. I check your logs. My man has been timed out for the past 8 minutes. Comes back in, says one thing, I'm about to time out again. This guy's on a generational run. He spent half of his time in the chat timed out. My man hasn't said anything worth reading. Unbelievable. How are you timing people out for being honest? I mean, brother, if there was any truth to what you said, you know, people might listen. All right? Time me out. Thank you. What have you done to get timed out? Nothing? Oh, well, mods timed you out. All right, you got what you asked for. There you go. There you go, brother. Ask and you shall receive. Sard, you're a hater. Guys, am I a hater? Who have I hated on ever? Okay, I did hate on Goth Toes earlier. That's a good one. Yeah, but like, that name is... Guys, Goth Girl Toes, are you really listening to what that guy has to say? All right, Goth Girl Toes is here.
Slayer task completed.
Dude, Goth Girl Toes is like a superhero. You say his name, he shows up. He snapped twice, Goth Girl Toes shows up. All you gotta do is think about feet, he shows up. The Goth Girl Toe signal. This man got the finest, hairiest toes there are. I cannot confirm nor deny if that is true, sir. So he's not just thinking about Goth Girl Toes, he's thinking about mine as well. All right, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Yo, Freelance, thank you very much for that 4 months. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Cannon or Riot? Guys, how am I supposed to use a cannon with no cannonballs? All right. Plus, we're about to get a Tormented Demon task. Anyways, I'm 71k. We kill 71 Tormented Demons. We get 2 synapses. We permanently block them forever. Put them in the bin. Done. Then we go to Yama. We get Spooned Oathplate and 100 kills because we need to get 100 kills anyway to get double death charge. We fully green log Yama, 100 kills. Boom, 86 Drakes. Of course, we have to skip that. Right, good. Boom, Gargoyles. Of course, we need the money anyways. We go to Gargs. Put it on auto retail. Don't use any prayer pots. All we got to do, let it ride. Actually, let's go teleport, wield. We're going to go standard spellbook for DEs. As in high alks. 98k till 87 Slayer, all race you. I love Gargoyle. Guys, we have gotten 2 of the best tasks today. Cow fights and Gargoyles. Anything where you could just put your dude on auto retail and you'll just get attacked. And you don't even have to use prayer. Best Slayer task. Just completely AFK. This is the best way to play RuneScape. If you can play RuneScape without even playing the game at all, like without even touching the PC. Oh, 10 out of 10 gameplay experience, boys. That's what we love. We want to play, but we don't want to play. You know what I mean? Gargoyles is a terrible noob trap task. Dude, what? What do you mean? First off, I'm getting insane experience here. I barely have to do anything. And I'm just getting giga XP and money. I want to see the buttholes. 25 buttholes RS are goated. Wait a second. There's an actual guy named 25 buttholes. God dang it, RuneScape. God dang it. Guys, I don't know. I'm not really, you know, I'm kind of stuck in my ways. I'm not really up for a lot of experimenting nowadays.
Slayer task complete.
I don't really like to spice it up that much unless I kind of pre-filter it. I need to see if it's my kind of humor before I just full send it in front of everybody, if you know what I'm saying. I don't really trust it like that no more. I'm not 100% sure. It's a little bit edgy. I'm not really much of an edger. That's why I need to pre-filter it first. Because if it gets me all weird, then the vibes are going to be off type shit. So like, I don't know, guys. We're going to have to think about that. Let me look into it after stream or something. And then maybe we'll queue it up for the next stream. We skip this one, right? Write it down for later. You know? Have you seen the Slayerscape videos? I don't know. I can't remember if I have or not. And I will be slow motion walking to accept my next Slayer task, which will be Tormented Demons. God, that guy. Look at him with the Zuck helm. Probably bought it. We want 25 buttholes. 3, 2, 1. Tormented Demons. 238 Dust Devils. We take that. Guys, that's 50k XP, right? Poggers. Poggers. In the lair. If you're going to do Slayer, guys, I highly recommend you get the altar in your house first. Next skilling grind should be 91 fletching. Veil totems is chill. I got enough logs for 91 or 92. General Z. Thank you for the spurg out. I appreciate that. How many spicy stew attempts? Ooh, I think we got it pretty quickly, actually. We did it one day on stream. It was only like 5 or something. Well, the thing is, I only needed to get +4, but I actually did get +5. So I could have gotten the jewelry box as well. Oh no, I'm staff bashing. Rip. Going back to Inferno on task with dragon darts would be crazy. Do you think if I was on task in Inferno, I had dragon darts, that I would absolutely smoke that place or what? Or would I just get owned again because I haven't been in there forever? We'll see, guys. I'm gonna teach Ivy how to do Inferno next month. And I wasn't planning on going back into Inferno, but I might have to pretend to play her account while she pretends to play the game in order to get her a cape. Because, I mean, y'all have seen the TOB runs. This shit's bad. I mean, delete the VOD. My bad. I didn't mean to say that out loud. Everybody take a deep breath. Welcome. Today we will be embarking on a journey where I will be hitting 87 Slayer, and upon arriving at that destination, I will be getting a Kraken task. And on the first KC, I will get a trident. And we will no longer have to use that dog-ass Warp Scepter that every main player in the game doesn't even know exists. It will be a glorious day, filled with laughter and joy. And no first-time chatters will come into the chat that are not following the stream and call me bald. That is the day that we will have, and it will be glorious. How about that, guys? This guy has an account created yesterday. Doesn't even follow the stream. First time chat. Twitch Turbo and a Prime. Probably has a Prime available. Unbelievable. First chat. That is crazy. Where do these people even come from, huh? Where do these people even come from? Brody, thank you for that tier 1 for 3 months. Mod him if he drops Prime. Guys, listen. I don't know if we're coming in here and promoting somebody to manager that just walked in the store, okay? I don't know if that's going on. Yo, the dude! Legend, my friend. Thank you for tier 1ing. First time chatter. Not even following. This guy subbed before he followed the stream. That's insane. Anybody in the chat ever go through a Spanish phase? Like were you listening to reggaeton and shit? Anybody ever had a phase like that? I had a phase, guys, where I was listening to a lot of reggaeton. All my homies were Mexican. We roll up to the Spanish club. I was learning how to salsa and shit. I had a Spanish phase. For a little while, I thought I was Spanish. It was a whole thing. This used to be my jam right here. Bro, if they played this at the Spanish club when it first came out, I'm over there trying to pass me the mic type shit. Mover la cabeza y empezamos como, Mi música no discrimina y nadie se queda. Vamos a romper toda la gente se mueve. They gotta call me Sardaco when this one comes on. That's crazy. Go back to the throat singing, throat goat. Listen, there's a time and place for everything. We'll get around to it. Okay, it's a cycle of life. But you seen Lion King? Hakuna Matata?
Level up.
Just be
completed.
patient. 87 Slayer. Can I get some GZs in the chat? 87. Let's go. Next task. We're getting that trident. That's right. Next task. I pop in here for 10 minutes to see what's up before bed, and I end up staying for 3 hours. GG. Yo, GG, ya boy. Appreciate you chilling. Guys, have you ever done that? Have you ever popped in my stream for like 5 minutes and stayed for 3 hours? Because that's some type shit right there. Watch the next Sounder video.
Slayer task completed.
We could check it out. We could check it out another time. I appreciate everybody that stayed from the Mutts raid too. We had a lot of people stay from the Mutts raid. A lot of times you get raided and everybody leaves instantly. All right, boys. We have finally accomplished what we set out to do 3 weeks ago, which is to hit 87 Slayer. Now, I want you all to realize that right now is that time. And it is time for me to get a Kraken task and absolutely spoon the trident. Let's do this. Should I extend Kraken task right now? Let's see. How can I do this? Being iron. Dude, he's got the trident. All right, extendo. What am I looking for? Crack on. You will get Cave Kraken task. Is this the one, right? All right, here we go. Crack on. Done. Boom. 92 drakes. I get so many drakes. 209 necreal. We can't skip that. We can't skip necreals. It's too much G per hour. Too much good XP and G per hour, unfortunately. Dang. Ripperoni. I feel like doing Doom.